Hey Marty, um, gonna be the first of many lessons. I'm gonna try to just kind of stick with rhythm lessons somewhat because you wanted to get some chord stuff. And anyway, I'm just gonna pick from these blues artists, Chris Kane and that other feller, and we'll just try to do something, like the basic rhythm of a blues song until you hear these things for yourself and you just kind of get it. This first one I picked, I think it's from his first record. Might even be the first song off the first record. I'm not even sure. But it's called, what is it called? It's called Pick Up the Tab. And it's like a shuffle, but it sort of has some like jazzy kind of stuff in it. And but it's not that hard to do. It just, it's just things that a lot of people, until you do them, like you don't know what they are when you hear them. So anyway, and it's kind of a quirky tune a little bit, but because the band's so great, it sounds great. So anyway, I'm gonna play a little bit of it here. Well, it seemed like just the other day that you showed up at my front door. That's the thing I want to show you. You were having some problem, said you didn't know where to go. And then you moved in and you got cozy till you came in to some dough. That's when things got chilly. You started making your plans to go. Go ahead and you fun. Take yourself away, baby. So later, darling, you're gonna break the hotel. So that's most of it, except for the solo break, which is kind of completely different, and it's got some jazzy chords, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, so we'll go back to that intro. We got ninth chords. The thing this is in the key of C. You probably didn't even really see me play a C because what's played over the C, and this is you could use this in shuffles all the time. It sounds great. So the chord, and you'll hear like that in Steely Dan songs. So I wanted to get this sound because it's a triad, but it's also different things. If you think of your C9 chord, we'll look at the inside of it. Well, like that. But I'm just going to play these three notes, and so that gives me the flatted seventh, the ninth, and the fifth of the chord. And if I slide it up, makes it a C6 chord. So and back. So we're going like from a dominant ninth up to a major six and back. And it just works over any kind of major dominant seventh thing. It's a jazzy sound. And then, so he's just basically going. That's an F9. And that's the main thing. We'll play this here. It starts on F. That intro is just F9 up, and it chromatically walks up to G. So there's your rhythm. Down to the C. Then that punches, and I would play. It's an F9, but I would play that from the fifth string or from the fourth string down, and then it's just a C. I think that's all I hear. It just sounds almost like bass. And then it gets into the verse, and it goes like this. Well, it seemed like just the other day that you showed up at my front door. You were having some problems. So just C and F. Now check this out. And then you moved in and you got cozy till you came in to some dough. So that is an odd change. It's the sharp 9 chord. It's G sharp. You can play G sharp 7 or G sharp 9. I'm just going, and you can always do that half step above and below, and that makes it sound even jazzier. So going from like And I'm playing the like a C chord, C7. That's what I like. And then he goes back into. I wasn't ready for that part, but he just stays on the F. We back up here. So he stays on the F here. Walks up to the G. Back in. So it's an odd little order, but you know, it's really just, you know, mostly it's just your 1, 4, and 5, except for this. See, that's a chord that's out of bounds, really. You know, we got 1, 4. There's your 1 chord and 4, and they're a little out of order, and they, you know, and he's going 4, 5, and the 9th chord sounds a little jazzy, and that thing sounds jazzy. When he goes to this, that's kind of out of bounds. Okay, but it works. It's a sharp 5 chord, and he's got this great band, and it works well. So that was something a little unusual. But this thing here, you know, you can, anytime you get a shuffle that's, you know, you can throw that in there. It works everywhere. So get that under your fingers. Works good. I know that I have that same type of thing on a record somewhere. All right, so we'll just let you go with that. The name of that song is called "Pick Up the Tab." Listen to it and let me know what you think of that. Maybe I'll do the rhythm, the solo section on there, because he's got some 9th chords or 13 chords on there. It's not hard. It just sounds jazzy and cool.